Good morning, sir. Good morning, one and all. Welcome you all on behalf of Faculty of Yoga Sciences and Therapy, Meenakshi Academy of Higher Education and Research. Today, as a part of EPG Pathasala Consortium for Educational Communication, today we have a special online webinar lecture is going to be presented by our Honorable Dr. R. Ilangovan sir, Professor and Head of the Department, Faculty of Yoga Sciences and Therapy, Meenakshi Academy of Higher Education and Research. We welcome you, sir. And today, sir is going to handle the topic of circadian rhythms and yoga. This is interactive section, so I request the participants can mute yourself and ask your questions also. Now I hand over the session to sir. Over to you, sir.
Good morning to one and all. So some of the concepts regarding circadian rhythm, that is also known as biological clock, and the role of yoga on it, we are going to see. As you know very well, in Ashtanga Yoga, Patanjali gave 8 angas, though meditation is far superior practice than other texts. Pranayama plays a very vital role. It is the focal point and the center point of all those angas. The same thing in yoga, we are giving much importance to energy and least importance to body, but we are giving the focal point on mind. Mind is the center point. The same thing, we are talking about genes, proteins, hormones, blood vessels, cells. The circadian rhythm plays a center point of all the functions of total well-being. So that much importance this circadian rhythm. If it is not in proper condition, then we have to suffer in all areas. So it is our duty to keep up that rhythm intact. That so many remedies will be there, but yoga plays a vital role. That is the focal point, center point. So in this area that we are going to see some of the concepts. Next. Vijay Kumari, next.
Yes, sir.
See, as you know very well, humans are the products of nature. We are depending upon the nature. Because the nature is depending upon the earth and also the evolution. All life on earth, whether it is plants or animals or human beings, whoever might be, it is tuned to the rotation of our planet and human evolution. அதாவது இந்த பூமி என்னுடைய சுழற்சிக்கேற்ப மனிதனுடைய பரிணாம வளர்ச்சிக்கேற்ப நம்மை நாம் தகவமைத்துக் கொள்ள வேண்டும். We have to adjust accordingly. Then only life will be fruitful and righteous. that concept, circadian rhythm plays a lead role. Our internal timekeeper, that is circadian rhythm, that is biological clock, helps a lot to synchronize with the rotation of our planet and also the human evolution. All living organisms have a biological clock, whether it is a plant or animal or human being, whatever it is. To attune our physiological functions to the different phases of the day. This adaptation is called as circadian rhythm. For your kind information, circadian rhythm is the term derived from the Latin word circa, which means around, and dies means day, around the day. The meaning of the circadian rhythm is around the day. Next. Now let's see what is circadian rhythm. A circadian rhythm is a natural and internal process. Natural in the sense it depends upon the earth movements and also our evolution. We are not barbarians. So that regulates the sleep-wake cycle. That is very, very important. You keep it in your mind. Circadian rhythm, it is a process that regulates the sleep-wake cycle and repeats roughly every 24 hours. In if you go through the historical concepts of this circadian rhythm, in the 4th century BC, Androsthenes, he was working under Alexander the Great. Alexander the Great, you know, he almost conquered the entire world, and he was having navy forces also. A person that is a ship captain worked under him. He described the leaf movements of a tamarind tree. That was the first occasion. How the leaves behave in the daytime and nighttime. The same thing in the 13th century, observations of circadian process was mentioned in Chinese medical texts. So many research findings were going on, so many concepts were put to the world. But for your kind information, 2 years back, that is 2017, the US genetics, Jeffrey Hall, Michael Rosbash, and Michael Young, these three were awarded Nobel Prize because they had done a few inventions on biological clocks. What they have done, you know, they done research on circadian rhythm, that is biological clock, and they brought some information to the world that were noteworthy. The controlled variables they used were fruit flies. When the fruit flies, the genes of the fruit flies were mutated, a few genes, they mutated the genes among the flies, fruit flies. Then they were observing what was happening in that fruit flies. They found that because of the mutation of the genes, the rhythm of the fruit flies become different. become giving adverse effects. So they found that these are all the genes related to circadian rhythm and biological clock, and what are the proteins working under the genes, what are hormones related to that proteins, because genes produce proteins, proteins produce hormones. So brought all this information to the world. Because of these inventions, they were awarded Nobel Prize. That is in the year 2017. Next. It is for your kind information, suprachiasmatic nuclei. Suprachiasmatic nuclei is the master part in the brain. You know very well there are many parts and important concepts in the brain. That suprachiasmatic nuclei, that is known as SCN, is the major controlling body of the entire circadian rhythm. Is it audible to all? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We are
Okay,
hearing.
okay. Every cell in the body contains a circadian clock, particularly found in adrenal gland, esophagus, that is gut, lungs, liver, pancreas, spleen, thymus, and skin. That is the latest, though it is being considered as SCN. The recent research scientists, what they are telling, each and every cell has its own sub-clock. Might be SCN, might be a master clock. That's what we understand. Nowadays, each and every cell has gene. Each and every cell has its own protein. That's what we come across. Each and every cell has mitochondria. There the energy is created. So in that case, here also, sub-circadian clocks are available in each and every cell, but very particularly in adrenal gland, gut, lungs, liver, pancreas, spleen, thymus, and skin. The whole coordination is linking up to pancreas, gut, and hypothalamus. For your kind information, regarding our digestive system, how the hormone called ghrelin in the brain controls adrenal gland, that is cortisol and other hormones, and at the same time leptin. Ghrelin controls leptin hormone in the stomach and cortisol, adrenocorticotropin, adrenaline, noradrenaline, and cortisol. So ghrelin controls all these two parts. The same thing here also, circadian rhythm is linked to pancreas, gut, you know, from the mouth to anus. What are all the parts in our body from how the food moves from the mouth to anus? That whole process, that whole area is known as gut. And for your kind information, now we are coming into that point. What the Nobel Prize winners, they found that in order to the functioning of the master clock SCN, that is suprachiasmatic nuclei, three genes are very, very important for its functioning. They are period gene, timeless gene, and double time gene. These three genes control the whole circadian rhythm, the whole biological clock. These genes produce PER, per TIM, TIM, two proteins that also controls this suprachiasmatic nucleus. So genes produce proteins, proteins then produce hormones, that important hormones related to circadian rhythm, biological clock is cortisol, serotonin, and melatonin. Cortisol is the hormone secreted in the adrenal gland. As you know very well, serotonin, 90% of the serotonin, the hormone needed for that 90% is produced in the gut area. That is mainly in the stomach. And melatonin is the hormone secreted in the pineal gland, that is in the brain. So these three hormones entirely control these SCN. So these are all the important points that you have to, the whole this PPT, this you have to understand about genes, proteins, and the hormones. These are all three important areas that you have to keep it in your mind. Next. This slide is very, very important for you.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Next slide.
Sir, this meeting is going to be end in another 5 minutes. So I request all the participants to rejoin again.
Okay.
Can we continue,
5 minutes
sir?
more, you know.
Yes, sir.
5 minutes. Okay. And now you can see this image where the suprachiasmatic nucleus is located. It is almost in the midbrain. So this controls the whole process of our life. Next. Next slide. See, now we can understand what are all the functions of this circadian rhythm, that is biological clock. It regulates all important functions: wake and sleep, blood pressure, body temperature, hormone levels, eat and digest, the types of food we eat and in what quantity, metabolism and its changes, that is the appetite, the hungriness, thirsty, bowel movements, detoxification, sex drive, behavior, mood, anxiety. All these functions, whether it is physiological or psychological, all are being, including emotional, physical, mental, moral, social, everything, are being controlled by these circadian rhythm. These are all the activities of our day-to-day, 24 hour cycle are being controlled by these circadian rhythm, that is these suprachiasmatic nuclei, that is controlled by the whole concept, controlled by biological clock. Next. So we will come after, again we will assemble. Vijay Kumari.
Okay, sir. We'll end up with.